Hey guys, it's me once again. Let me adjust this a little bit, okay? Okay, that's a bit better. Part two. Part two of the video. It's getting a little busy on that road, and I'm sure them folks are looking at me like, what is this weirdo doing? That old commie hat on and crap. Okay, Belarus. It's just really nice country. I've seen a lot of footage and stuff in the spring and summer, and it is one green, beautiful place. Besides that, besides the rate of exchange, from everything I read, they have the right to bear arms in Belarus. There is hunting in Belarus. Actually, there's a good bit of hunting, from what I understand. Here you have everything from hares. Notice I didn't say rabbits, because the rabbits that are in most of Europe are actually our eastern cottontails that have been brought over after some numbnutted dumbass from France, who was a biologist of some sort, decided he didn't want rabbits getting into, or hares getting into his garden, so he developed a disease to wipe him out. I'm sure his ass is getting kicked all over Europe at this point. Anyway, so they brought them in. That disease never made it up here. So here they still have hares. We're talking rabbits that long, that tall, they're freaking huge. What else do they have? They got roe deer, okay, which is a real small deer, small antlers, very highly prized, from what I understand, good eating. They have European or Russian wild hogs, or boar they call them here. European red stag. They got ptarmigan, black ptarmigan. Black ptarmigan, basically, it's a grouse, it's a European grouse, and it's about the size of a medium-sized wild turkey. They're freaking huge. You have moose. Yep, the Eurasian moose is here, and in good enough numbers to hunt. They have bison, European bison here. In fact, it's the national animal, and you can hunt them, though I would have a hard time doing that because it's just such a cool critter. They have wolves. If you like hunting wolves, you can hunt the wolves here. They have bears. From what I understand, I think they're talking about letting people hunt bears. To come over to hunt, you get a hold of a hunting lodge and let them know that you want to come. You set everything up. They will send you an invitation visa and or invitation letter, and with that invitation letter, you give that to the people who can work up your visa, and that goes into your passport. So that way you have an invitation. Like I said earlier on the first video, you have to have an invitation to come to Belarus. But for a vacation, for hunting vacation, for a kickback or relax, see the sights vacation, food here is very cool. These people are the kings of smoked stuff. Smoked meats, smoked fish. The first grocery store I went into had a section. It must have been, I would say, probably about 8 by 6 foot of nothing but smoked fish every which way. Fish split open like this, fish split open like that, fillets, everything. Smoked, absolutely just beautiful. Imagine we could probably, someone knew how to make some good smoked fish dip. Come on over here, make some up, probably turn these folks on to it. They do not have peanut butter. I brought some peanut butter in. Oh, they love it. The smoked meats, sausages, everything you can imagine. Smoked duck, smoked chicken, smoked pork. They don't have a whole lot of steak over here. I think pork is a higher bit on their diet. But you can get some steak and stuff. You can get some red meat of that manner. But it's just really is very the people here, I cannot say enough. The people here are very, very polite. They're very nice. They're very friendly. In towns and stuff like that, they're minding their own business. But when you introduce yourself, providing you're polite, as we Southerners tend to be, or should be, or supposed to be. Remember our gentility, ladies and gentlemen. They open their hearts right up to you. They're very warm and loving hearts here in Belarus. We've spoken about gardens in the past. I remember I did 1 or 2 videos on talking about victory gardens. Now I'm going to show you a garden here, which is pretty much typical. A lot of folks here, they grow their own grapevines. They grow a lot of their own fruits. They can their own fruits. They make compote. I say compote, not compost. Compote is where they take a whole bunch of different fruits and they sit there and they just cook them into a nice, really nice drink. They grow a lot of their own vegetables. They have a lot of people around here have root cellars. And the other day we went for a ride into another city further south, closer to Poland. By the way, if you want to know where Belarus is at, it is west of Russia, west and south kind of Russia like that. You have Ukraine at the bottom. You have Poland over here, and you have Latvia and Lithuania over here, so it's kind of a landlocked country. And we went down close to Poland to where the town of Mir. Good to go to Mir Castle. And on the way, I passed by more log cabins. I mean, just log cabin building freaks these folks are, and it's beautiful. Very old school, very old European. And the way in which they build their cabins, if you've seen in the first video, the way the chinking, there wasn't really much chinking. Those logs were fit so tight together that there wasn't any chinking had to go in between them. Anyway, so let's take a quick look at this this garden, okay? All right. This garden right here, you know, it's got a bit of a greenhouse. Now keep in mind, this is what, 7th of December, and we still have strawberries. See if I can focus that in. We still have strawberries growing in the garden. These are new strawberries. Down there's the old strawberries. Grass is still green. Let me see if I can back that up a little bit. The grass is still green here. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, now you're on the pole. The grass is still green here. And it's not brown, it's not dead, it's not under 4 feet or 5 feet of snow. If you like old cars, there's a lot of old Soviet cars, and some of these old things are uglier than shit, and it kind of makes them look cool. Kind of like a bulldog, so butt ugly is pretty. But some of the old, there's a lot of cars, a lot of American cars, a lot of French cars. Basically, it's nothing like most folks would imagine Eastern Europe would be, except it's extremely affordable. And the people here, they dress to the nines. Even if they live on a dirt road, they dress to the nines when they go out. But friendly, just really nice. Can't say enough for Belarus or for Eastern Europe. Anyways, good and inexpensive spot to retire. If you want to think about that, mull it over, ponder on it. Inexpensive place for a really cool vacation. And if you want to do some really neat hunting, they'll do it. They can do it. They can abide you here. All right, it's Keith Standball with School Woodlore and Common Sense. The old hobo's on the road, and I'll be back in the States here pretty soon. Y'all watch your top notch, keep your family safe, and God bless. Bye-bye.